Hello everyone, welcome to my new show called Criminally Underrated. I was so excited to start this series that I rented out some shitty office building just for the occasion. However, I couldn't fit all the equipment in this absurdly small room, so I had to do a bit of renovating. Hopefully the landlord doesn't mind. Anyways, I would like you to meet my new cameraman who's joining me in the series, Channing. Say hi, Channing. He doesn't talk much. But anyways, okay, so the game we're going to be talking about today is Board Game Insanity. If you've played Mario Party, then you already have a basic understanding of how Board Game Insanity works. Each game is 2 to 8 players depending on which server you choose, and your goal as an individual is to make it to the end of the board before everyone else does. However, along the way you gather coins, visit shops, play mini-games, and get shot if you're in first place.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I did fuck myself. Great.
The game is so simple that really anyone can play it. However, what's so great about it is that there's actually quite a bit of strategy involved. You constantly need to be keeping track of your opponent's money because at any moment you can steal it or have yours stolen if you don't spend it fast enough. This constantly has you questioning if you should spend your money on the lower tier items or if you should wait and hopefully land in a black market space. There's also a large variety of items you can gather from the shops. You can buy a revolver, which is your fairly standard gun that stops players for the first 2 turns. A sniper, which only stops players for 1 turn but has much longer range. A pistol, which is the only gun in the game that can shoot backwards. A magnet that allows you to steal other players' items that are labeled as magnetic. A wand that allows you to cast spells. Food items that allow players to move up either 1, 2, or 3 spaces, depending on which one you buy. Booby traps, and much more. Probably the most desirable item in the game is the rocket, which launches a player 18 to 20 spaces and explodes on impact, blowing you up and anyone that you land on. Because there's such a large variety of items in the game, you really need to manage your backpack properly and only buy items you know for sure will benefit you in the position you're in. But at the same time, you want to spend as much as possible in case someone gets a card that allows them to steal your money. It all depends on how risky you want to play. There are also some spaces that offer some interesting choices that can really turn the tides of the game in your favor. For example, there is a bank space, which when you land on, you're given the choice to either invest in stocks or, don't do anything. If you invest, there's a chance you get double of what you invested later on in the game. So let's say you invest 50 coins, you'll eventually get back 100. There is also a fortune teller who honestly always gives terrible fortunes like 100% of the time, so I'd honestly avoid him like the Black Plague. A good way to support the developer is by buying a custom music game pass for 56 Robux that lets you play your own music when you land on a music tile. Me and the boys just use this immense power to play the poop song.
Money.
That's gonna be the only song I play the entire game. As much as I praise the game, it isn't perfect by any means. The minigames are pretty bad, only consisting of tile drop, spleef, and 2 really bad guessing games. The co-op minigames would be fun, but for some reason you're never on the same team as your actual partner, so it really doesn't matter which team wins that minigame since a member of both teams gets an item, which makes absolutely no sense, but whatever. Some items are also pretty broken, like the tinfoil hat that claims to protect against electromagnetic attacks and doesn't actually protect you against magnets.
What? You're right about the foil hat. The fuck?
You didn't have
Still a lot of cash.
you had the foil hat?
Yeah.
I thought that's what the point of it was.
Yeah, it says
I didn't know. I didn't know.
use
it
it
didn't
from
work.
unwanted electromagnetic waves. The fuck?
It does correctly work against protecting against magic attacks, though. The rocket is also extremely broken. Like, just watch this clip real quick. I don't like the black market, and you could buy another rocket. Oh, there you
I'm
go.
more. Oh yeah, I fucking did it. This is fucking hilarious. Wait, what? What the? What? What?
So if you have no clue what just happened, basically the game didn't finish registering his new position, so by choosing a card that makes him move backwards 5 tiles, it thinks he's still in the position he was prior to using the rocket. This especially sucks towards the end of the game because if someone is in front of you and you decide to use the rocket to get into the finish, it'll think you're still behind that person and it will give that person the victory since they technically were in front of you before you used the rocket. Valtkins, please fix. Seriously, I'm owed like 5 wins, bud. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, just watch this clip real quick. It's a 2 in 3 chance.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Oh.
It's gonna give Brian the win anyways, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brian won. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I recorded it, so hopefully the dev sees that.
Cool.
Ignoring all these issues, it all in all is a very fun, casual game to play. Just make sure you're not playing it with massive boner killers, because in classic party game fashion, there will be a lot of broken friendships, especially since more than half the attainable items are items designed to sabotage other players. I know the channel isn't that huge, so I'm not really going to even make a dent on the player count, but I truly believe this game has a lot of potential, and I would love to see the developer of this game continue to update it. If you stayed until this point in the video, I thank you very much. If you're interested, I'll be posting the gameplay that I used in the video on my channel soon after I post this video. Alright, that being said, till next time.